Alabama voters are learning more about allegations of ually misconduct by Judge Roy Moore, the Republican nominee for Alabama's U.S. Senate seat. Scott Simon, host Roy Moore, remained defiant today in the face of allegations that he ually assaulted a 14-year-old girl decades ago. The Republican U.S. Senate candidate in Alabama made his first public appearance since that story broke in the Washington Post. Moore promised revelations in the coming days about what may have motivated those accusations. Prominent Republicans have been calling for Moore to get out of the race if the allegations are true. And in Alabama, officials and voters have also been weighing in, as Troy Public Radio's Kyle Gashett reports. Kyle Gashett byline: even though Republicans such as Senator John McCain and former presidential candidate Mitt Romney have called on him to leave the Senate race, Roy Moore has said that he's not backing down. And that doesn't surprise Montgomery resident Ruth Ott Ph. Ruth thought if he were to say, "Okay, I resign," it would be like an admission that all these things that they're saying is true. And he would be pretty hard-headed about that. Gashett, twice elected Chief Justice of Alabama, Moore is popular with religious conservatives. Conservative former state representative Steve Flower says they won't be swayed by these allegations. But Flower says Moore has run a poor campaign, and that may cost him votes that could go to Democratic challenger Doug Jones, who has been smart in making a play for what Flowers calls the Republican silk-stocking voter. Steve Flowers: Moore is such a polarizing and such a, in these people's eyes, an embarrassment in the state of Alabama. Gashett: Jim Ziegler, Alabama's state auditor, rose to Moore's defense on Thursday, comparing Moore's age and that of the women in the story to biblical relationships such as Mary and Joseph, the parents of Jesus. Those comments drew criticism, and on Friday, Ziegler called into Alabama Public Television to defend them. Soundbite of archive recording: Jim Ziegler: there have been some wonderful examples of older men dating teenage women and sometimes marrying them that have worked out wonderfully. It all depends on the honorable intentions of the man. Gashett: Ziegler said that voters would be angry about the allegations and they would be sure to turn out to vote for Moore in next month's special election. For NPR News, I'm Kyle Gashett in Montgomery, Alabama. Copyright 2017 Nepalese rupees. All rights reserved. Visit our website terms of use and permissions pages at www.npr.org for further information. NPR transcripts are created on a rush deadline by Verbatim, Inc., an NPR contractor, and produced using a proprietary transcription process developed with NPR. This text may not be in its final form and may be updated or revised in the future. Accuracy and availability may vary. The authoritative record of NPR's programming is the audio record.